friends, neighbors, and of course, the YouTube comment section. What is up, my dudes? Today, I've got two of these Apple monitors in my shop. I'm prototyping some cases for these. I bought these monitors when they first came out in, I think that was 2022. They've been sitting in boxes just waiting for me to prototype cases for them for, well, it's now 2024, for 2 years. And in case you're wondering what it's like in my world, that's what it is. We're sitting on two pretty expensive monitors for the past 2 years because it doesn't have time to play with them. I made a video on one of these, the adjustable tilting ones, earlier when it came out. So if you want to see that one, it's just like a generic unboxing video. Check the upper right-hand corner of the screen. But I thought it would be cool to do a compare and contrast with these because I have both of them next to each other. So if you're shopping for Apple monitors and you're like, why would I pay more for one monitor than the other? I'm here to show you today. So check this out. This is the tilt and height adjustable monitor. It has a very cool adjustable portion on this. So, I mean, again, I'm holding a pretty heavy gimbal rig in my right hand, so I'm going to try to show you this the best that I can. And for those of you who are not avid Billy followers, I apologize for the messy workshop. That is just the world that I live in. So check this out. You can adjust the height, or the tilt, just like this. And then with one hand, you can also adjust the height, which is pretty cool. It's very challenging at the moment to try to figure out how to put that into a case because it's spring-loaded and it wants to spring up on you when you're trying to put it into a box. So we're trying to come up with a cool foam insert that allows the monitor to do its thing and then also be easy to get into the case. So that is the height and tilt adjustable monitor. So here is the tilt adjustable monitor. So this guy just has a hinge on it and just allows you to go like this. So as per normal, Apple has figured out how to make products that are like 4 times the cost, but are sweet. So I am certainly an Apple Kool-Aid guy. I blame my parents for that. LM has been an Apple exclusive company since we started in 1985. So we even had Xserve servers here for a while, but all of our computers are Apple here. So again, all right. So if you're looking at this monitor, again, I did an unboxing video on this one. I will just show you some of the features because they're the same on it. So just in case you're stumbling upon this video. So Apple, man, I got to tell you, there are certain things that they do really well, and then there's a couple of other things that are just such a miss. I feel like at this point in their product life cycle, they are just really ignoring pro users, which a good example would be this. So when they came out with the DisplayPort, or the Thunderbolt 2 monitors, when they came out with Retina displays in 2012, I still have and use one of those monitors. The idea was you could have that monitor and then it would function as a dock. So on the back, it had, I think, 4 USB-As, another Thunderbolt port, an RJ45 for Ethernet, and a FireWire 800, cable. And this one, they just give you 4 USB-Cs. I don't know if these are all Thunderbolt. I would assume they probably are, with the little lightning bolt guy being power, if you want to power like your laptop from it. So you have a Thunderbolt cable. But man, I would say that most people who are, I would say, power users are probably using wired Ethernet. I try to stay off Wi-Fi whenever humanly possible, and be on wired Ethernet. And I would assume that most of you, especially video guys who are doing big uploads and that kind of thing, are trying to stay on Ethernet. So the fact that they don't have an RJ on the back of that is kind of weird. And then the other thing too is, I mean, USB-A has been has been the preferred connector for so long, I'm kind of surprised that they don't give you a couple of USB-As on the back of there. It just seems like a miss. I mean, there are so many people that have hard drives and things like that. And, for me, I still have a bunch of Thunderbolt hard drives that aren't USB-C that I would love to not have to buy Apple's $50 dongles to make them work. And alas, that's just where we're at. So, again, another thing that I think is a miss that I would say that the average consumer would never care about, but people in my world who are, in audiovisual production and that kind of thing are definitely is a little bit of a miss, is on the previous Apple stuff, iMacs and that kind of thing, the power cords were removable. So they had the little boot there like that, but it was an IEC underneath it. These are fixed. So with us trying to figure out how to put this in a case, the power cord just kind of goes all over the place, which is kind of a bummer. I mean, again, the average person is going to park this on their desk and they're never going to move it. So it probably is better for them to have something that's tethered, but, again, in my world, and probably if you're watching this video, your world's too, that's portable, it just kind of seems like a little bit of a miss that you can't pull that power cable out. That being said, Apple's new thing that they're doing with like this cloth braided wire is super cool. I kind of like laugh to myself because Apple's like, man, we have figured out a way to make this super chic and sleek. It's like, yeah, dude, they were doing that in the 20s of having, cloth wire, but it is cool. It feels really cool. So anyway, that's kind of the main differences. It's, not like a crazy video, but I just figured that if you're looking for these kind of things and you just wanted to just kind of stumble upon something that is looking at these monitors in detail that doesn't have any of the normal cool production credits or style points that other YouTubers may have, it's poorly shot and edited as always, as I feel like the general theme for my channel. Here's the video for you. So anyway, if you have any questions, drop a comment below. I'm sure you probably will. I'm going to be working on these for the next couple of weeks because we're prototyping the cases. So if there is something that you want to see, I'll shoot another video or send you pictures or any of that kind of stuff. So check it out. To that end, on the LM side of things, we got these sweet new coffee cups in. So, although I don't have swag for my channel because I would assume that none of you would care to have a t-shirt with my face on it or anything like that. If you want to help support me in any way, check out LM's web store. It's lmcasesonline.com. We have a bunch of stuff on there. We've got bulk cable, got cases, obviously. We've got some cool swag, things like this. But this is a $30 coffee mug. I'm pausing for laughter. Go ahead. Go ahead. I know. It's a $30 coffee mug because I decided that I had to have 4 silkscreen colors on this. And, if you're going for it, you might as well go for it. I had an Ivan Stewart Matchbox truck when I was a kid that had the 80s Toyota racing logos on it, which is the inspiration for that logo. And I just thought it was cool because the older I get, the more I want to be a child again. So my Lego video of building the Neve Lego console, which you may or may not have seen, and now the LM, what we're calling the LM Racing logo. So if you've made it to this far in the video and not clicked away, thank you very much. I always appreciate you guys watching. I should probably be a better marketing guy and have links to these cases below, but they're just my prototype cases. So anyway, maybe there'll be something in the description. Maybe not. Maybe there'll be something eventually. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Catch you guys on the next one.